Let's just see what happens. Oh! Hey, how's it going and welcome along. I'm Rory from Giraffe Studios and welcome to episode 17 of the RMF's Ragdoll Physics Welcome to RMF's Ragdoll Physics Experiments. This is episode 17. Yeah, we're getting there. And I've got just like a little update for you today. You know, just keep things moving. The one thing you'll see there is the little spikes on the floor, and that is because, oh, ignore that. That is because I have implemented the footsteps now. The sounds aren't finalized yet. I've just put something in so that when you're moving around, you get the different sounds, and depending on the floor surface, you'll get different audio. So, for example, if we run in here, we'll hear that you get, you know, a different footstep because it's the wooden floor. And then when you run back down here, it'll switch. So, you know, it's a simple mechanic, but it's really, really important. This is something I need to spend a bit of time refining, getting the sound just right.
You gotta take your time.
I'm using FMOD, so I've got this kind of nice control over the acoustics. It sounds, you know, a little bit echoey, and I can adjust that depending on where I am in the facility. So that's all good. That's all good. Oh, and don't forget to check out our Kickstarter pre-campaign page. We're launching on Kickstarter.
Well, it's funny you didn't mention this before.
We want to make the game the best it can, and this is the way we're hoping to be able to do it. So yeah, head over there and make sure you press that notify me on launch button, or don't. It's up to you. I'll super appreciate anyone that does. What do we need to do? Oh yes, we need to do this because it's this is the thing we do.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine. He woke up.
Stop! Yeah, but anyway. Oh, and I broke a massive health and safety rule. Yeah, I made a massive mistake here. I didn't realize this, right? So, now in one of my previous videos, I showed how I built this kind of little hidden extra that if you collect this lever here and go and use it with this forklift truck, it raises the forks. And obviously to access this door. Now apparently this is very dangerous. So I've made sure that I've added this little note that just says, you know, make sure you take care if you walk under the forklifts. So thanks for that, Zen and Squirrel. Chair there. So anyway, what else was I going to talk about?
This is all over the place.
Yeah, so we've done the footsteps. I built another gadget. It's kind of only temporary at the moment, and it hasn't got its proper thing, but it's called the spinning bats.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, if I place my character and say, "Oh, I've got this issue as well," where I need to figure this out. It's bug after bug after bug. Yeah, see, why do you keep falling? Stop falling. Nope, don't fly. Right, let's see what happens. We'll turn that on. Yes. So yeah, we've got this spinning bat now, which you can add. Oh, it's just so silly. And there must be something a bit sort of crazy I can do here. So let's. Okay, so we've got a bunch now. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh, it misses some. All right. So we'll then add a barrel. I don't know what this will do. Let's just try it. No one hit it. All right. So we've got kind of quite a lot going on now. Let's just see what happens. Oh. That's good. That's good. Okay, but anyway, so that's the kind of idea that I don't know. Need to come up with some fun ideas, make some suggestions. The problem is where I'm in this all the time. I get a little bit void of ideas of what to actually do with the stuff. So I need some creativity being thrown at me because yeah, I'm struggling. Anyway, so that's all of that, and then the last thing I'm going to show is a new collectible system that I've started implementing. It is almost there. It is nearly done, and this is something that I don't know if you've noticed. Actually, I have changed the audio for the doors. Now I'm hoping that resolves the issue. See, you say and I listen. That's what I do. It was highlighted that the door sounds weren't very nice. You know, they were a bit grating with the squeak and so on. So I'm hoping that excuse that. I'm hoping that is now better. So the museum, yes, is here. Right. So if you're a bit of a sort of audio geek, this is an absolute double-edged sword, because I've done something that I think is really cool, but I'm also taking a lot of liberties. in the name of fun, you know. It's that whole balance between, you know, what's 100% realistic and what's fun. And in case you're not familiar, an anechoic chamber, it's a fully soundproof chamber. It's where you go and test audio.
Oh, groovy, baby.
It's an amazing experience if you ever get the opportunity to go in one, because you feel, it's such a weird feeling. So basically, yeah, the walls are all this kind of, you know, egg boxes and stuff, but they're these shapes that basically absorb any reverberance of the audio. It sounds so strange when you go into one of these, because you feel like there's this pressure against your head. If you pop a balloon, you hear a little noise, and that's it. And it doesn't make sense to your brain, because it's saying, well, that should have been loud, but it wasn't. It's just because there's no way for the sound to bounce around the room. So it's a really strange feeling, and I've always loved the concept of these. So I built one in the game, because, you know, that's what you do.
You need help, my friend.
But what I've done is this is part of the collectible system, which will be connected to the OST, the original soundtrack. Oh, I'm out of date. Hang on.
A few moments later.
There we go. I was out of sync with my source control. Right, anyway, where was I? What was I talking about? Yes, the collectible system. This is how it will work. Right, these will be all empty, and these will be the records that you have to collect. Not have to. You can. It's up to you. I don't mean to keep telling you to do things. Anyway, I'm waffling. So anyway, this will be your record collection. Also, standard disclaimer, it's not finished, it's all in progress. But yeah, these will all be empty. And when you find the records that are placed around the facility, or hidden around the facility, they will populate in here. So if you happen to find this one called Beautifully Dumb, when you collect it, it will go there, and it will now be available. Now, here, there is a space for a record player. If you also manage to find the record player, see, right now I can't do anything with it because you haven't found the record player. But if you do find the record player, which just so happens to be sat here nicely on this table, if you do find that, you can come in here and you can place it, on there. So now you have a record player. And if you then choose a record, you can play it on the record player. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? But let's say I pick this one. That is now placed on the record player for me. Slight bug, you'll notice the artwork doesn't match up, but that's because it's not a bug, it's just because it's not finished yet. I'm still working on it. Anyway, but now you can play the record.
I prep the zone with a traffic cone, duct tape a duck to a xylophone.
And that's how you'll be able to play the soundtrack inside of the game if you find all of the records, and there'll be achievements along the way for that as well. And yeah, I might make it so you close this up and it changes the sound. So, you know, if you play it like this, it sounds like it's playing out of a record. If you shut the door, it sounds kind of different. I don't know. There's a bit of scope here for some fun, but I don't know. I like this aesthetic. I think this looks really cool. It's smart, right? It's fun. Or maybe that's just me. It might be just me. That's pretty much it for this episode. We've got some amazing things happening in the studio at the moment, so it's well worth keeping on top of what we're doing. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, as I mentioned earlier, we do have our Kickstarter page. You know, we have some real ambitions for this game. We want to make this absolutely huge, and this sandbox is going to be amazing with all the different props once we really start making some progress on the actual the content there. And in order to do this, we need help. So that's why we've got our pre-campaign Kickstarter, to help us make it the best we can make it. So yes, if you would be so kind, please head over there and click the button that says notify me on launch. That would be amazing. As I say, I'd love you forever. And as soon as we start announcing all the different rewards and the things that you'll get if you do want to support us, if you've clicked that button, that's how you'll find out those stuff before everyone else, which is it's kind of cool, right? It makes you a bit exclusive. I like it. Anyway, that's enough for today's one. Enough waffling. I hope you had fun. Again, don't forget, like and subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye for now.
Spin and drop, it's beautifully dumb. A ragdoll's head got stuck in an oil drum. Charts and graphs from every land. A bowling ball just crushed his hand. A slingshot built from an office chair launched him clean through the facility air. He screamed,